Yo, what's good, world? SOS Wrestle Talk back at y'all once again. This time we have the first night of the G1 Climax 34. Gets underway. I just watched the show not too long ago. Had the stuff fresh in my mind, so I want to talk to y'all guys about it. See what y'all thought about it. This is your first time checking us out. Please be sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. The price of subscription is $3.99. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this morning's G1 Climax. So like I said, first night of the tour, we're going to have both Block A and Block B matches on the show. So it's going to be a pretty long show as far as the layouts go. I'm going to be eager to see if they keep that format as we go on with the tour. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and start the show. So this show actually took place with a Block B match first. We had Snow Leopard, Boltin Oleg, taking on Narita right here. Boltin Oleg decked out in this all-new gear. It's kind of like a blue-esque type gear. It's really dope. You got to see it. It's, trunks, arm pads, boots, all that good stuff. Of course, Narita representing the House of Torture, as he does. Oleg actually gets the victory for the Kamikaze for the 1-2-3 in about a little over 7.5 minutes right here. I thought this was a really good opener, and you have Narita trying to take the big man down with an arm-based offense, pretty much trying to weaken the strength of the big man, but Oleg wasn't having it. And here in the future in New Japan, he could be a pretty dominant guy, so I'd like to see where his trajectory in the card goes from here. So the second match we had on this card, we had Shota Umino taking on Callum Newman in Block A action. So we had Shota Umino. He was kind of a question mark leading into the G1 Climax because of a hip injury. And he was a little hobbled coming in. You can kind of tell he kind of had like a little limpy movement, but he's coming off of the hip. I think he had was a stress fracture, I think what it was. So shout out to Chris Charlton for updating us on this injury right here. Callum Newman, new look, man. I've seen some people on Twitter, on X, whatever you want to call it, calling him Will Cosplay. And I was like, hey, that's the first thing I thought too. And I think it kind of lends itself to him having similar gear, carrying a United Empire flag. With the jacket. I get what they're trying to go for, but to a lot of people, that could almost be like, yeah, he's Will Ospreay light. To pretty much what a lot of people think about these Jay White and David Finlay situation. It kind of could almost be that if you look at it from a different lens. But I thought this was actually a solid match right here. We get Callum Newman getting the victory, the upset victory, if you ask me, with a Oz cutter, Newman cutter, what we calling it right now. He got it a little under 10 minutes right here. Umino, he kind of looked a little bit like, not rough, but he kind of looked a little bit off at times, but still an upset to me. So, man, if you had Callum Newman in your pick'em brackets for the G1 winning this match, credit to you. So, he's got SANADA tomorrow, as does Callum Newman, so we'll see how that one goes. So, now we have Block B action right here. We have El Phantasmo taking on the never open weight champion, HENARE. HENARE gets the dub here, a little under 10 minutes. I think there's a decent. ELP is a guy I think that can really have a very nice outing, a fun outing here in G1 34. So I look to see what he does further in the tournament. And HENARE is just coming to his own as this bruiser type of character carrying that never open weight championship. So I've been enjoying the work that HENARE has been doing lately. Picks up his first 2 points of the tournament. So match 4 of this show, we had Great-O-Khan taking on Zack Sabre Jr. right here. And this is actually really good. This might even be one of Great-O-Khan's best matches. I'm just going to be real. And that's not even because he's a very unconventional wrestler. Zack Sabre Jr. gets the victory following the Zack driver. This is a little bit over 11 minutes right here. I love that they had a very grappling heavy approach early with Great-O-Khan being able to match Zack Sabre Jr. with whatever he could in that grappling department. But ultimately, Zack's Techers was just able to get the victory for him, so picks up his first 2 points in this tournament. Match number 5, we have Block B action. Hirooki Goto taking on Jeff Cobb right here. We get Jeff Cobb, the World Television Champion, getting the victory. Little under, about 7.5 minutes right here. This is a very never open weight style of match because both these guys are well versed in that style. They was just going at it. It's unrelenting. This is like this boulders hitting each other. Like I said, I love front sprints, and that's what this was right here. So Jeff Cobb picking up his first 2 points right here. Next match we have Block A action. We had SANADA taking on the new Bullet Club member Jake Lee. He gets the victory in under 5 minutes. He hits him with the big boot and pins SANADA. So SANADA, who's the longest reigning IWGP World Heavyweight Champion to this point, beaten in 5 minutes, is definitely a decision. I don't know. Are we going to have like a SANADA losing streak angle? That's what I'm kind of wondering here. But him losing in 5 minutes and just having this Jake Lee just squash him, that maybe sets up for story down the line as well. But Jake Lee is winning in such a surprising fashion, getting his first 2 points right here. Moving on to match number 7 on this card. We have Block B action. We had Uemura taking on David Finlay with Goto right here, who is actually the IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion. So we get Uemura countering with a Hurricane Rana when he attempts to hit a powerbomb off the buckle, does David Finlay, and picking up the victory about 16 and a half minutes right here. I didn't expect Uemura to get the victory over David Finlay at this point because he played a nice fiery babyface or young lion role, whichever you want to call it. He took a ton of punishment. He ended up still battling through and getting the W. So I just thought that was very surprising to me. I did not have that on my bingo card. And match 8, we have in Block A action, Gabe Kidd, the madman himself, taking on the King of Darkness, Evil, Bullet Club on Bullet Club. If you ask Gabe Kidd, maybe not, if you watch the press conference. So we get, man, this match is probably one of Evil's best matches right here. You get the madman himself, Gabe Kidd, bringing it out. Evil ultimately gets the victory, a hair under 10 minutes. Yeah, there was some nice spots from Gabe Kidd. You got the, Evil did his shenanigans, but I think here in this match, it is for something that just clicked with it for me. You get Evil picking up his first 2 points of the tournament. Moving on to the was this penultimate match of this show? Yeah, this penultimate match, I believe, at this point. We have Yota Tsuji taking on Konosuke Takeshita. I swear I can pronounce it. Konosuke Takeshita, representing AEW, DDT, whatever you want to call it. Of course, Yota Tsuji, the Los Ingobernables, this beast in himself right here. This was a match I was highly anticipating on this tournament when this tournament was announced, and this match did not disappoint right here. We get a Blue Thunder Bomb, Falcon Arrow combo for Konosuke Takeshita getting the victory right here. This match, I want to see these guys go again. I don't know if we'll get to see this, but these dudes' styles mesh very well to me. And both these guys exhibit an aura that is, that is very fitting for pro wrestlers that are elk. And I would love to see these guys butt heads again. But Takeshita gets the victory right here, picking up his first 2 points. And in the main event, we get Tetsuya Naito, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, taking on his stablemate, his longtime friend, his former training partner, Shingo Takagi, here in the main event. And what I thought would probably happen here, this is a really solid match. People with Naito's demise has been highly exaggerated because this is a banger right here. Shingo and him put on maybe match of the night in a lot of people's circles. And Shingo got the victory following the last of the dragon, picking up his first 2 points. They told that story of two stablemates wanting to prove themselves against each other. That shit just kept building, if you ask me. They didn't finish or spam at all, so I thought that was good. Post-match, we get Shingo. He had some water. He shares it with Naito. Naito leaves Shingo, but told him, hold on. Naito's won the last time they faced. Tonight is Shingo's on top, but this is their final match together. But since they're now 1-1, they have to have a rubber match someday. So I thought that was a nice bit of storytelling. Naito and Shingo is just fucking perfect. They mesh. That's probably years of them knowing each other. Ultimately, if you ask me, night 1 of G1 Climax 34, it was a win. I think this show was a win. This is what G1 Climax is to me. This is what it always has been. When I think about getting up all them times many years ago, shit, I still get up now. When I actually start really making an official thing, getting up before work, watching G1 Climax, this is the stuff that I remember right here. And it gives me a warm, fuzzing feeling, not to sound just get all, emotional and all that stuff. But no, I'm looking forward to more of that in this tournament. We got a show tomorrow. Will I be back as instantly as I was today? We'll see. Tranquilo, we'll find that out. But in the meantime, between time, we got night 1 out the way. Many, many more nights to go. So we got a whole month of the show. So we're SOS Wrestle Talk. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm the Pro Wrestling Fly Guy. I am Stardust Super Shiyaku in here. And this is G1 Climax 34 Night 1. So holla at all y'all good people later. Peace.